at the All Saints Cathedral, where the attacks at the church has reignited the burning question of who owns the goons. A Bunge la mwananchi leader now alleges that some of their own members were among the attackers, pointing fingers at prominent politicians in Nairobi. Faith Wangare starts us off.
The recent attack at the All Saints Cathedral has amplified the question, whose goons are they? A Bunge la mwananchi member spoke to TV47, alleging that some of the members of the forum were among the attackers.
It has come to my attention, clearly as a leader of Bunge la mwananchi, that our own members were used, not just as goons. Part of the team that were being trained in there carried a number of our members.
The leader stated that members of the Bunge la mwananchi who had attended the forum for discussions of a national budget were shocked to find themselves being attacked by their colleagues from Bunge la mwananchi. From the viral CCTV footages, members could easily identify their colleagues even with the caps on.
They realized in trying to escape that the people that were attacking them were actually part of our own membership. One clearly that I saw even before I was told about this story is a member of Bunge la mwananchi, but he goes to several bunges. Sometimes he comes to Jivanji, sometimes he goes to Kibra, sometimes he goes to Jacaranda, sometimes he goes to John Saga. And he's the gentleman. If you remember how this thing all happened, you remember they first came in, then they went, and then they came. There was this guy who was having coffee.
And if these are the alleged goons, who owns them? He accuses at least from the county politicians of funding the goons, two of seeking a county top leadership, while one is leading a national movement.
A lot of people that infiltrates Bunge la mwananchi programs are actually aligned to the operatives at the City Hall.
I have never and will never sponsor violence of any kind. My entire political life has been anchored on siasa safi.
We ask that everyone, regardless of their position, must respect places of worship, and that the government must put in sufficient effort to ensure that places of worship, like All Saints Cathedral, are protected from political goonism.
The Bunge la mwananchi leader pointed a finger at the government, civil rights groups, and the police.
Oftentimes, when the civil society organizations want to have their functions, whether for good reason or for bad reason, they have always come to us. We help recruit for them participants. But at the same time, we've also noticed when sometimes people are in trouble, like politicians, and even some civil society organizations, some of their demonstrations, they also need rowdy men. And oftentimes, they have fallen back to us.
The leader says the young people who make the largest part of the Bunge la mwananchi often fall prey because most are unemployed.
What they pay you is even meager, and they take advantage of you. But we also understand in these hard economic times, somebody ametafuta kazi na hajapata. So what happens at the end of the day? When you show up and telling them you can make some 200 or 500 at the end of the day, they will fall for that. But it is pathetic. It is unfortunate that that happens.
Inspector General Douglas Kanja has since revealed that an immediate crackdown on criminal goons is underway.
If there is anyone who is going to be mentioned in the course of that investigation, then we will go to them. Nobody will be left free as long as you are involved in that activity.
Faith Wangare, TV47.